Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the new Lay's Kettle Cooked Extra. I have the Extreme Cheddar.
I have the extra Honey Habanero.
The small bag was $1.68. The larger bag was $2.68. So $1.68 for 2.5 ounces, or $2.68 for 7 3/4 ounces. So I think
the big bag is
the big bag's a better deal. They were both at found at Walmart, but I found them at 2 different Walmarts. That's the thing. At our local Walmart, they had the little bags, and they were up front near the checkout, and they didn't have very many.
That was the only flavor they had of what they had.
And then at a larger Walmart, we found these. Were these on a special display, or were they on a display with just a bunch of different Lays?
I think they were just with
a bunch of Lays in general. But they had the Honey Habanero, but they didn't have the extra cheddar at all. So you had to go.
It's weird.
Yeah, if you want to find something new, sometimes you got to go to a bunch of different stores to do it. So it says extra crunch flavor.
Which Kettle are already pretty crunchy, I can't imagine.
Yes, they are. Potato chips. 15 chips, 28 grams, 150 calories. This entire package is 370 calories.
Which, I mean, you know, who's not eating the whole package?
I know, right? So extreme cheddar. You know I'm yeah, you know I'm getting that fold over.
That's a fold over.
And that's how I eat the bag too. I will go through and all these fold overs, they put a bunch of them in there just for me. I'll eat all those first.
I like the flavor of it a lot. It's got a good cheesy flavor. I don't know that they're extra crunchy.
Well,
I mean, maybe, but
I think they're extra cheesy.
they do seem very cheesy.
You really get the cheddar cheese. If you need to like, yes, you need to like cheese. I think they're really good.
They have a little touch of a spice in there, not like burn your mouth off spice, but there's a little spiciness there too.
Yeah, if you can't
like
have
seasoning.
If you can't have hot, you could still have these because it's not like that. These are not as hard as like the Kettle brand chips.
No, Kettle brand chips are literally hard.
Yeah. I mean, but they're good. We love them. They're terrific chips.
They're harder,
but they're hard, and it's a different. These are like kettle cooked, but they're harder than a regular Lay's, but they're not as hard as the Kettle brand.
Right.
So if Kettle brand is too hard for you, you might be able to do these.
Yeah, these are in the middle.
Yeah, these aren't as hard as those. But nice flavor.
Yeah, really good flavor. I like the cheese. I like cheese flavored chips anyway.
Honey Habanero. These 15 chips is 150 calories. They're not telling you how many this whole bag is. Because they know that you're probably going to eat that whole bag. This one, you probably won't eat this whole bag.
They look exactly the same.
Well, they're a little darker. And there are some foldovers in here.
Here's one. I immediately get a little heat.
Oh yeah, that didn't even wait. That didn't even hold off.
It was like literally right on the tip of my tongue. It's got heat.
Woo.
And you know, usually habaneros aren't that hot for me.
Yeah.
These are hot.
That's hot. Yeah.
If it's this hot for me, and habaneros, like I said, usually don't burn me up as much. If they're this hot for me, I can imagine how hot they are for you. Because they're very hot.
I was just eating another one.
It's back in the back of my throat. You know what's bad about these though?
Them.
Do you like them? I don't really think they have a lot of flavor. They're just hot.
We just had the Habanero Tostitos. Same, they're made by Lay's as well, and they have more flavor. The Tostitos had more initial flavor, and then the heat came. And you get the terrific flavor of the
corn.
Yeah, the Tostitos chip anyway. So honestly, out of the 2, I would pick the Habanero Tostitos.
I would too.
Because
they actually have a flavor.
Yeah, that initial first flavor is terrific. Whereas the initial thing that you get from these is the sting from the heat.
Yeah, I don't get the honeyness. I don't get any sweetness from it. I don't get the taste of the habanero really.
It's not bad. They're not. I mean, they're good chips. But because we just had those other ones, I can tell you, if you're in it for not only, if you're just in it for the heat, then get these. If you want the flavor though as well, then you want to get the Tostitos.
Yeah,
so you
really
would
good.
too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these I wouldn't buy again. Not only are they very hot, but even if I really like hot food, I want flavor and heat. This really just doesn't deliver on the flavor.
Yeah, I think that if you love habanero, you're gonna appreciate those Tostitos. So I hope everybody can find them in your area, because like the Tostitos, our Walmart did not have them, but our Kroger had them. So it might just be something that you just have to look around for. But hopefully all stores will get them before too long. Yeah. So
out of the two, I would buy the cheese ones. Because they have a good cheese flavor.
You know, I still like the habanero. Even
just
though they
hot to
burned
be
my
hot.
mouth off, I'm going to choose the habanero.
Really?
Yeah, I really am. Because, yeah, I could eat more of these. Even though it burned my mouth, I could definitely keep eating them. I just like the Tostitos better. But out of these two, I truly like the habanero. So I know that's a surprise.
It is a surprise. Although this really is a strong cheese flavor. And it almost has that funky cheese flavor.
It's on the border for me. Yeah, it's borderline for me to where it's too cheesy. So.
Yeah, it's almost like a sharp cheddar. So it's a pretty strong cheddar.
Yeah, maybe I'm coming around the habanero. Maybe my tolerances. Maybe I'm getting better. So
my mouth's still on.
No, mine's not. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, although it's going to be hard to tell the difference. The habanero ones are the ones that are just a little bit darker. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.